What is up, beautiful people? My name is Sky. This is Sunshine FC, and let's talk Champions League football. Hi guys, I hope you're doing well. So I wanted to come to you today because Champions League round of 16 first leg week 2 starts today, and I kind of wanted to come to you with my predictions. So before we get into those, I did want to talk about last week's games. And so I know Real Madrid played RB Leipzig and they won 1-0. Man City played Copenhagen and won 3-1. Lazio and Bayern played, and Bayern actually lost 1-0, which I did not predict. Bayern is really going through it right now. And then we had PSG beat Real Sociedad 2-0. Looking at the games today and Wednesday, they both start at 1 p.m. for me, which is pretty standard for Champions League here in America. But I did want to give you my predictions and just talk about how I think these 4 games are going to go. So Inter Milan in Group D finished second, and they were below Real Sociedad in goal difference by 2, right? They both finished with 12 points, but they were 2 points behind on goal difference. And then Atletico Madrid finished first in their group by 4 points, and that is the first game. They both start at 1 for me. And then for the second game today, it's PSV versus Dortmund. PSV finished second in Group B below Arsenal, whereas Dortmund finished first in Group F, the group of death, over PSG. So I think that's going to be a really fun game. I'm excited and looking forward to that one. So for these 2 matches, I'm excited. I think they're going to be good. Personally, I think Inter Milan is having a more consistent season than Atletico Madrid. So I'm going to go 2-1 Inter Milan. I'm going to go 2-1 Inter Milan. Inter Milan is at home as well. Things are looking better for them in terms of a W. For PSV Dortmund, this one's a little bit tricky. Dortmund hasn't been playing the best the past few games. They did bottle their most recent one with the draw. And they're away. I think they'll still win though. I'm gonna go 1-0 for Dortmund. All right, and then for FC Porto and Arsenal, this is a Wednesday match. FC Porto actually tied in Group H with Barcelona. They had 12 points. Actually, their goal difference was higher, but they still ended up in second in that group under Barcelona. Arsenal, as I said before, finished first in their group over PSV. And then the next game tomorrow, Napoli finished second in Group C under Real Madrid by quite a few points. Real Madrid had 18, Napoli had 8. So it's quite a big difference there in Group C between first and second. They play Barcelona tomorrow. So it's FC Porto versus Arsenal. Arsenal's away, and then Barcelona versus Napoli. Barcelona is away for that one. These games this week should be more exciting than the ones last week. They should, just based off of the teams who are playing and kind of how close they were on the groups, except, Napoli and Barcelona. But I think Porto and Arsenal will draw. I don't think anyone will win that game. I'm going to go with a 1-1 draw for FC Porto Arsenal. And then for Napoli and Barcelona, I'm going to go a 2-1 win for Napoli on that one. So yeah, guys, those are going to be my match predictions for the Champions League games this week. I'm really looking forward to it. Champions League games are so much fun. It's just so funny, the atmosphere and environment, how different it is in America, because we're watching them in the day, whereas of course they're Champions League nights for everyone in Europe. And so I feel like it's a little bit more nostalgic, and I feel like the atmosphere is a little bit different in the UK, which is totally fine. I'll stick to watching the games during my lunch break. But yeah, I always have a great time. I also wanted to bring up this interesting news drop that happened this morning as I was preparing for this video. But according to UEFA, data shows as it stands, and I don't know necessarily where this is finalized or when this is finalized, But 5th place in the Premier League won't be a Champions League place. Italy and Germany at the moment are in line to get the extra spots instead, which I thought was quite interesting. And so I'm going to put a graphic here from X of the percentages, and England isn't too far off. I mean, it's the race for additional Champions League spots. Italy and Germany, Italy's number 1, Germany's 2, and England is literally like a 10th of a point behind Germany. So I definitely think that could change, but as it stands right now, England won't get that 5th position extra spot. So I thought that's quite interesting. Does that mean anything now? Maybe not, but does that mean that like Premier League and English football is kind of going down in its quality? Could be. I don't know. Let me know your guys' thoughts. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. Those are going to be my Champions League predictions. I hope you have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!